Today we're trying out the Silvercrest Dual Basket Air Fryer. We picked this up from the middle of Lidl and paid $59.99. So this looks a really good family-sized air fryer. It has an easy to use touch screen display, a 60-minute timer, and you can set the temperature from 60 up to 200 degrees C. There are two frying baskets, each holding around 4.35 litres, so you're able to cook up to about 500 grams of fries in each basket, and the cable is about 1 metre long. This has a sync finish feature, so you're able to cook 2 dishes on different programs with different times and temperatures and have them finish cooking at the same time. And it has a sync cook feature, so you can synchronize both cooking zones to one program. There are 11 preset programs in here, including preheat, chips, steak, chicken wings, meat, cake, prawns, fish, pizza, vegetables, and defrost. And the frying baskets and trivets have a high quality non-stick coating by iLag. This also comes with a 3-year warranty. So let's get this out of the box and see what we're looking at. So this comes with the user manual. This is the parts, cleaning and the maintenance guide. It tells you how to use the air fryer. There's a table which tells you about the cooking programs. And there are also a handful of recipes in here, which is quite useful. The air fryer looks really smart and is a nice size. You've got the control panel just on the front and the 2 drawers. They slide out nice and easily. They have the removable trivet in the bottom, and they're both the same size. They are numbered and shaped, so they will only fit one way into the air fryer. Just taking a look at the basket size, they are just over 22 centimetres, about 8.5 inches, by 16.5 centimetres, which is almost 6.5 inches, and from the top of the trivet, about 11.5 centimetres, just over 4 inches. So when we plug it in, it goes into standby mode and you can use the power button to turn it on. Now there is already an automatic program in there set up for 15 minutes at 180 degrees. You can press the number of the drawer that you want to set, number 1 being the left drawer and number 2 being the right drawer. And when the number's flashing, you can then choose through your menu which program you want to use. To set drawer number 2, press the number and then select your program. If you don't press anything within 15 seconds, that will stop flashing and you'll need to select it again before you can put your program into it. If you only want to use one of the drawers and you don't want to use the other one at all, select the drawer that you don't want to use and simply turn the power off. If you decide to use it later, just select the number again. You can choose from any of the 11 preset programs. When you've selected your drawer, simply scroll through using the menu key. And when you've selected the one you want, you can adjust the time and the temperature if you need to, using the plus and the minus keys. Set drawer 2 when you're ready, and then press the start button. To use the sync finish function, you can cook 2 different things in the drawers with different times and temperatures and have everything finish at the same time. You'll simply set up drawer 1, make any adjustments that you need to, set up drawer 2, adjusting the time and the temperature if you need to, press the sync finish feature and then press the start button. One drawer with the longest time on will start cooking, and when that's counted down to the time that the other drawer has set, that one will kick in and everything will finish at the same time. If you're using the sync cook feature, you can press that before you start and both drawer numbers will flash. Now when you set up from your menu and make any adjustments to the time or temperature, it will work exactly the same in both drawers. So just before I try this out, I will let you know that you can't turn the noise of the beeps off, but if you are changing the time, you can press and hold it so it's not constantly beeping. And I'm going to give you an idea of how loud this air fryer is using my sound level meter. I'm going to give this a test run. I'm going to make some fish and chips using those built-in programs and that sync finish so that everything's cooked and ready at the same time. Now let's see how it goes. So there we have it, that's the Silvercrest dual basket air fryer. I think that looks pretty stylish. It's a great size, fairly simple to use and has some good features on there. And it's done a great job of our fish and chips today. Now the preset times were a little too short, so I had to put them back in just for a few more minutes, but obviously that's going to vary depending on what you're cooking, but it's pretty simple to adjust those presets. And we're going to add this to our middle of Lidl playlist and to our air fryers playlist, and hopefully someone's found that useful. Thanks for watching.